Greetings, conversationalists, thrill seekers, and music lovers all throughout the fruited plain. How is everybody doing today? Oh, fantastic. I hope you are listening to Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. Hey, wow, where are you at? Whereabouts are you at? Well, actually, I know where most of you listening are, but I know nobody's in Colorado. And I can tell you right now, the weather outside is like Chamber of Commerce weather, and it's a little dyslexic here. It's like in the 60s at night, and then during the day we get into the 80s and almost the 90s. Yeah, summer's here in full effect, almost. But for me, anything above 80 and beyond is hot. It's just that's hot weather. I hate hot weather. I'd rather be cold. But it is what it is. I know in Colorado. Only reason I mention it is because right now it is spring break over there, and they're getting snow. So yeah, I know for spring break I used to go out skiing. So we got a lot of skiers out there. They're out there skiing right now, and I know they're enjoying it. Hopefully the weather's real nice for them. And well, I know it's nice for me. How is everybody doing? Take a break from whatever it is you're doing. Uh, whether that be studying, I know you're not studying. And let's see here. Studying, what else? Working. Enjoy a favorite beverage of your choice. I know what my choice is, and I have a whole stack of them here in the fridge. And you know what? All semester long, I've been left alone here in this radio room. It's just like nothing goes because obviously I am here doing this show for you. So is it because nobody's here because I lock them out? I don't know. I'll let you decide. Go ahead and comment on the Radio FX app, because you can comment there. Or you can listen to us at vaqueroradio.com. Yeah, one of those .com places. For all you old people out there, that's the internet. Speaking of old people, I was at the local grocery store last night. For us here in Texas, it's HEB. We don't have Piggly Wiggly. There's no Kroger supermarket or Steel supermarket. No Toddy's. It's just HEB. Herbert E. Butt. That's the guy who made the store. And FYI, by the way, he had a house in Harlingen. So well, that's way down here in South Texas. We're a stone throw from Mexico. All you got to do is take a stone and throw it, and it skips across the river and hits Mexico. That's how close we are to the border. He was down here in. He had a home in Harlingen, Texas. Okay, well, on with the story. I'm over there at HEB. There's a gas station there, and I'm walking back to my car, of course, because I had to, buy the wife calls you on the phone. She sends you that message, and she's like, "Hey, you pick up some milk and some hygiene products." So it's like, okay, so you go do that. And well, as I'm walking back to the truck, well, I have this. There's a strong odor of gas. And I'm thinking, wow, the gas station, lots of gas coming from there, right? People are pumping gas. Look over, and there's this guy in his white car, and he's just happily away cleaning his windows with those little squeegee things. Uh, Type of car didn't matter, even though it looked like a white Chevy. Man, what's that thing called? It wasn't a Monte Carlo. They don't make those cars anymore. I don't know. It was a white Chevy of some sort. It was a big car, so it wasn't a tiny little Malibu. And well, he's sitting there and he's cleaning it, and I look underneath his car, and there's this big wet spot underneath his car, and I'm like, wow, he's really laying on that water. He wants to get those windows clean, and I noticed something pouring out from underneath because the sun hits it, and you can see, it's kind of like a little waterfall, making all those pretty colors. Except for it wasn't water; it was gasoline. So I start walking over there. No, I'm not running. I'm not, doing any of that kind of stuff. I just walk over, and I tell him, hey, dude, you're leaking gas. And he has no clue. He's got these things in his ears. No, they're not earplugs. They're hearing aids. So he can't hear a thing I'm saying. And dude, your car's leaking. As I'm walking over to the to the where the pump is at. So I just take it out, turn it off, and I just put the little pump away into the machine. He kind of looks at me like, what the heck are you doing? I'm telling him, you're leaking gas. And he came over and he said, well, good, turn it off then. I go, no, not from the pump. You didn't overfill. You're leaking it from the bottom. And he's sitting there telling me, well, that makes absolutely no sense. And I told him, no, it doesn't make sense. He goes, I just had it worked on. I go, well, they messed your car up. So, long story short, he had his car returned from the mechanic shop. He was out driving, needed gas, pouring it in. They replaced his fuel pump, and obviously they broke something on the car. They either broke it or they didn't connect it, and he had 8.7 gallons of gas all over the ground. And he was just walking around, stepping in all that gasoline. Oh my gosh! I hope he doesn't have cloth seats on, or not seats. Those things you throw on the floor mats, the cloth floor mats. I hope he didn't have any because his car's gonna smell like gasoline for days. So yeah, that's what he was doing, and he was a DV. For many people, that means many things. For some, it means what's it called? Disabled veteran. For others, I would. Can I say this on the radio on the college station? I would say DV might just stand for dumb vet. And I even asked him. I was like, dude, I go, were you a mortarman? And he looks at me all funny and he goes, no, I was in the Marines. I had mortars shot at me. He goes, I was a ground pounder. I just told him, yeah, it shows because you can't hear for nothing. Oh, poor guy. So I hope he got home okay. I hope he gets it sorted out there with whoever worked on this car. I wish I could tell you what shop it was. I wish I knew because I would definitely put that out there as to what shop it was. No, not here, but somewhere else. Because oh my goodness, they left that poor guy on the side of the road. Well, anyway, that's it for opening remarks here. Doing good deeds, saving people from setting themselves on fire or setting the gas station on fire. So, you know what? Let's get started with the show. As we're going here in your lunch break, the boss is never going to know what you have as a favorite beverage during lunch. So just enjoy that drink. And again, the quickest hour in broadcast all week long. Let's get on with it and what everybody came here for, just to rock out during their lunch. Just enjoying another one as we started off today's song set with Primo Victoria by Sabaton, Paradigm by Avenged Sevenfold, and that was Take What You Want by Post Malone. Feet, Ozzy Osbourne. No, not Ozzy Osbourne's feet. Feet as in featuring. All right, just to get that out of the way. Yeah, awful dad joke. Well, again, how is everybody doing? Thank you for joining the show. Like I said, fastest hour in broadcast all week long. You are out there listening. I am sitting here comfortably in my Attila the Hun chair and bringing you fastest broadcast hour and all broadcast all week long, which is why you can even listen to this while taking a test. Just take a small break from your test. Don't worry, you got an hour to do it anyway, and this is only going to take 5 minutes. Why? We've just barely started the show, and it's already almost a half hour. What is today? Today is 28th of March. Maundy Thursday, also known as Holy Thursday. Let's see here. It's got a few names. The Covenant Thursday, Thursday of Mysteries, and various other traditions. And did you know? And I gotta just say that because of my becoming a historian here, and interesting tidbits. But the Orthodox Church celebrates Easter on a different timetable than we do, and as that of the Protestant Church. Protestants being made up of pretty much Catholics and other, pretty much, without getting into all the details of it. You can just Google it in your phone, and it'll give you a good example. So let's see here. Apparently, between their calendar and everybody else's calendar, something to do with the Roman calendar and some other calendars, and their calendar doesn't exactly meet up with the 360 days plus a leap year that we have, which we just had a leap year this year. So, yeah, they celebrate it on a different timetable than we do, even though more, I guess, modern Orthodox churches are starting to change that. And I say modern because they have been following traditions for the past, oh wow, what, 2000 plus years. So yeah, they've got years of traditions, thousands of years that they've been practicing what they're practicing. Pretty interesting. I heard it in radio yesterday. Yeah, I listen to lots of radio as well. Today is Respect Your Cat Day. So yeah, just be kind to animals, and especially your cats. I'm a big cat lover myself. Barnum and Bailey Day, for all of you that know who Barnum and Bailey are. Good for us. For those that don't, they were a big giant circus from one of the greatest to ever exist for many moons ago. Eat an Eskimo Pie Day. I tell you what, with the weather we have out here, it's perfect for one of those, as well as a favorite beverage, whatever it may be that you're enjoying. Well, of course, today's Holy Thursday. We just went over that with Monday, Thursday. Major League Baseball opening day. Yes, not only is it the Holy Day, but we start today's kickoff day for Major League Baseball opening. I hope they score lots of goals there in their with their three-shot pointers on baseball. Yes, I do know a little bit more than that about sports, but today is baseball opening day. National Amber Day. So to everybody out there named Amber, today is your day. National Black Forest Cake Day. I tell you what, I can definitely go for one of those. National Hot Tub Day. If you're out there in the cold Rocky Mountains, just jump yourself into a hot tub. Believe me, you will stay warm. National Ram Day. No, not the Dodge Ram, because yeah, they could never hold a National Ram Day. That's called Garbage Pickup Day. Well, anyway, Ram is one of the most common names found in the Middle East and India. So, to all you Rams out there, today is also your day. National Something on a Stick Day. Just put anything on a stick, and that's what today is. National Triglycerides Day, and this is where I come up with even more stuff that I know. Did you know that the reason triglycerides are so detrimental to your health is because they have a third hydrogen atom, I believe, that's connected to the chain. Excuse me, I had to hit the cough button there. That it's a extra hydrogen atom that's connected to the chain of triglycerides. Now that kind of pokes out at the end when you look at it at the molecular makeup of it, and well, the body looks at that and it has a heyday. It doesn't know what in the heck to do. So it looks at it and it says, you know what? Rather than trying to figure out what to do with this thing, let me just put it away. I'm just going to store it for the moment because it's confusing. It's hard. It's hard work. I want to leave it alone. So I'm just going to store it. So yeah, don't eat triglycerides because all they do is your body just stores it, and well, that leads to big, round tables. So yeah, stay away from triglycerides. National Weed Appreciation Day. No, for all of you people out there, what are you thinking? No, not that kind of weed. Yes, National Weed Appreciation Day. Some weeds are actually beneficial for us and our ecosystem. But I don't know about those little daisies because they're growing all over my yard. And oh my gosh, I don't know what to do to get rid of them other than go out there and pull them all out manually. So yeah, some they say is beneficial. I don't know which one. I don't know. Virtual Advocacy Day. So get advocate for virtual things that aren't real. That's our virtual World Piano Day. For all you piano players out there, today is your day. Piano Man by Billy Joel's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, birthdays. Lady Gaga's birthday is today. Oh, and another notable birthday, Reba McEntire. It is also her birthday today. So, what is today? Well, I'll tell you what. Today is the day that we get over what is today and we go back to the music. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're out there enjoying your lunch break. Wow! You are listening to Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. I'll tell you what, we just went a little bit back in time there. Just a little bit. Why do I say that? Because, lots of these songs I have either on A-Track or those old CDs, those big giant ones that you used to put on a big CD player that had a needle on it. They were called records. But yeah, long time. Wow, we're going back there. All right, that was Eli's Coming by Three Dog Night. Wow, that's from days of old. Painted Black by the Rolling Stones and Have You Seen the Rain by CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. That's a band that's been around for a long time. John Fogerty, of course, left the band later to go do his own thing, and you have what you have today. So, all right, more rock news. Hey, have you noticed? Well, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but music artists, they've been griping about their pay for a long time as to they don't get paid enough. Right or wrong, I don't know. Maybe they don't get paid enough. Well, obviously they feel that the work they do, that they're not getting paid enough. Well, Iron Maiden's Bruce Dickinson, he has a solution for the music streaming problem, and he knows the overinflated prices of concerts. He hates DJs because they just show up with the stick, get paid more than the band, and then they do their DJ gig, get a lot of money for putting up lights and the whole DJ thing and being out there and whoop whoop and doing all that kind of good stuff. Well, he's got a solution for it, and well, it's kind of like a lose lose win win for everybody because his solution is, hey, for all those music streaming services, just pay more money. Because for one, the streaming services, they're not making any money themselves. So if they're not making money, how are they going to make money to pay the artists? Of course, they have contracts, all that kind of stuff. And artists, well, they want to get paid for what they do. I mean, they're not going to make more music if they don't get paid. I don't know. Maybe that's why rock music is in such a slump. I mean, I try to play some of this new music, but it's just not catching. So I end up going back to the old classics like Metallica and Iron Maiden and Megadeth, which keep an ear out for them here just in a bit. So I keep going back to those bands, and I've spoken to some younger generations as well, and they have told me, because I think they're the best around. The music from my time, everybody says that, right? And I'm thinking, well, I just say that because I say that, but no, I have had other youngsters tell me, man, you had such awesome music back then. So that confirms it's not just me wishing that or saying that my music is better. It's actually me wishing that modern rock, especially rock, because I'm a big rock guy. Man, I wish we had better music. So that's his solution there. He also notes that the problem, yes, he knows. Let's see here. It's reasonable to think that die-hard music fans would see more than $10.99 per month to access a library of 100 million songs as still being a nice deal. For those who enjoy music casually, perhaps as a background mood music, it could drive them away. Yeah, I can see that. The casual listener doesn't want to pay that. They just want it for a background thing. Hey, there's other avenues to get your music. But I had somebody explain to me a long time ago. I just played Sabaton today, and they used to show me a lot of Sabaton on the phone. That's how I became a big fan. Knew who they were, and they told me, hey, with today's industry, with today's not environment, with today's economy in music. They said if you like a band, hey, the best thing you could do for a band that you like and that you really follow, go out there, support them, buy their stuff, buy their music, do that, and well, that's the best way to support the band that you like most. That was I'm So Bad, Baby, I Don't Care by Motorhead. Before then was Strange World. We slowed it down a bit there with Iron Maiden. No, there are no rock ballads, just slower songs like that one from Iron Maiden. And For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. I am out of time here. Like I told you, the fastest hour in broadcast all week long. But I've been enjoying my lunch. I've been enjoying some brews. Hey, not brews, but the whatever's brewed up in those little pot things there. That that the 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 coffee pots. So join those kind of brews there because that's just what we do here. So everybody, I gotta go. Thank you for listening. For all those listening abroad, thank you for listening and making this a statewide type of show. And well, for Marie out there, you could have joined in our conversation. She was talking about how bands have gone mainstream here on the Vaquero Radio app. So join in on the conversation next time on Vaquero Radio, that Valley Student Station, which you can listen to on the Radio FX app. I will see you all next week. Until then, I will be eagerly awaiting to be back in the seat, and you will eagerly be waiting to come back and listen to this show. I am going to leave you with Miracle Man by Ozzy Osbourne. Have you filed for your taxes yet? Deadline's coming right up.